Hi, and welcome to the Keys Please podcast.
A podcast about the perks and perils of first home buying.
I'm Maddie, a psychology student and compulsive planner.
And I'm Tom, a maths student and definitely not a compulsive planner.
In this week's episode, we answer 14 listener questions about who we are, what we do, and why we started the Keys Please podcast.
It's great to be back after our break, isn't it, Maddie?
Yeah, it's been really good. Our last episode was pre-recorded a while back, but this is the first one we're recording live for a while. We took a 10-week break, so... Yeah. And then, this episode was meant to be uploaded, last week, but then last week was just, a terrible week for me. So, yeah, I wasn't able to edit it. So, sorry, everybody, but, we're back. It's good. I just wanted to say that along with these questions, we had, a lot of submissions of, ideas and things for future episodes. They were kind of submitted as questions, but I think the questions deserve a full episode.
Yeah.
So if you don't hear your question answered, it's going to be a future episode theme.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
Yeah, just putting that out there. One person asked about mortgages and stuff and how to pay them off faster and stuff. And I'm really interested in that and the money side of things. So yeah, we'll definitely do that in the future. Yeah. So we'll get straight into it then. We've got 14 questions to go and not a lot of time. So here we go. So the first question, I'll ask you first.
Yeah.
What made you want to start the podcast, Tom?
I already kind of enjoyed real estate a little bit. I thought it'd be fun to learn more and useful because I don't really know that much. I didn't even know what LMI was before. That's Lender's Mortgage Insurance, episode 2 for anybody who doesn't know. Just a lot of adult stuff.
Adulting.
Yeah. And also, I thought it'd be fun to do it with you. So, yeah.
Thank you. Well, that was on mine. As
Sorry,
well.
Yeah.
You stole it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really prepare anything for this. I'm just looking at yours and copying. Yeah.
So basically, I've always wanted a creative outlet. I've always been creating blogs and everything, and I also wanted to do something creative with Tom. So I thought it was a good way to do it. And also, I felt like there's a lot of, I don't know, when I tried to do my own research on real estate and money, there's not really a lot of resources out there for people our age and real estate and money by people our age. There are some older people giving advice and that's all valid and everything, and that's probably more helpful than whatever we can do. But I think it's really good to hear from other young people that are in the same life circumstances. Well, not the same life circumstances, but the
similar age.
Yeah,
similar situation.
Similar life goals kind of thing, similar life stage. I think that's really important. So that's why I wanted to start this, so that other people can find us and relate to us.
Yeah, and
our journey.
You just saw a gap in the market there, and you're like, I'm going to plug that in, yeah.
Get the niche. Yeah. Get that niche going.
Yeah, find your niche.
So the second question is, why are you so interested in real estate, Tom?
Yeah, so I think it's the possibilities make it interesting and exciting. So it's if I had this much money, what could I do with that? Where would be the best place to live? What sort of house could I get? And it's really exciting, window shopping sort of, but or realestate.com shopping,
the
places,
just
or
looking at houses,
not just buying, also renting, I guess, but just looking at places,
the possibility.
Actually getting one would be great and stuff, but it's a sort of a different it's actually a different thing I get entertainment from, or enjoyment definitely. From is
I get that as well,
planning it and
Yeah, well, that's the thing with holidays. I don't know if it is the thing with houses, but people actually are happier leading up to the holiday in the planning process, thinking about, imagining how it will be, than they are after they've been on the holiday.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny.
It is funny, yeah.
So, yeah, but I don't know if that's the same with houses.
Anyway, back on topic. So, why are you so interested in real estate?
Well, I don't really know. It's just been like something I've always, ever since I was young, I always look at houses on like whenever we went for drives or anything, I'd always look at them and think about the curb appeal, like when they were built and like, you know, and also I love interior design and that sort of thing. I think a lot of it may be due to the fact that when I was younger, we were going through a lot of renovations. So I got like inspired by the architect, you know. I used to think $100,000 was $100, and I thought that I had enough money to buy a house.
Aw,
So-
how old were you?
I don't know, like 5 or something.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I wish 5-year-old Maddie like could buy a house.
I wish
much
I
money
did
did
as
you
well.
have?
Yeah, I had a bit. I had chores money.
Well,
lot
yeah,
of-
raking
I
it
probably
in.
was older than 5, actually. I just don't want to admit that I was that dumb, like older.
Hey, no shame here.
So the third question is, what are you studying and what do you hope to achieve with your studies?
So I am studying a maths degree, and I don't exactly know what I want to achieve, but like it'll probably have something with numbers and like problem solving.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't really know exactly. Well, I guess I kind of have some idea because I'm doing an internship. I probably mentioned this in Hong Kong.
Yeah,
in the
it's really
summer,
cool.
So that's
Yeah,
with like
so
a
that might give you a
trading
good
firm,
idea to
so
see whether you'd want to do that.
yeah, maybe that.
So for me, I'm the opposite of Tom. I have like a plan.
Whoa, shots.
So I'm studying psychology, obviously, and specifically a Bachelor of Psychology honours,
Yeah.
which is like the try-hard one.
Whoa, yeah. Okay.
Just means that I did well in year 12.
Bow down before you.
But I'm loving it. What I hope to achieve is I hope to eventually obviously do honours and do well in honours and then get into a master's or maybe a clinical PhD if I can like make myself stay in uni for 4 more years. Not sure, but I'd be lucky to get into either option, and then hopefully do clinical psych. It's kind of scary to say it out loud, so I don't know why I'm saying it on a podcast. It's going to be permanent, so if I like fail, you
it's okay.
all know.
It's
but that's
okay.
fine.
You've got this.
So question 4 is, would you recommend your degree to people still in high school?
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend doing a maths degree if you like maths.
Yeah,
Obviously.
probably don't do it if you don't like maths.
Yeah, I think people kind of already have worked out whether they like maths or not. The only thing I'd say is, like, if you're not sure if you were going to do, like, a maths degree or an engineering degree, then, like, or, like, a computer science degree or something like that, the real, like, difference with maths degrees is that you tend to, like, have to do proof-based stuff.
See, I don't even really know what that is. You
Okay.
say proof a lot, and
Well, it's just proving something's true. like,
okay.
yeah.
So, but like for the other ones, is it just working things out? You don't have
Yeah.
to prove that
Yeah.
why it works.
Well, yeah, I guess you might have to show why, like, something works, but, like, you don't have to prove, like, a theorem, which is, like,
Okay.
what we do in maths. Anyway, yeah, I won't get too off topic, but, like,
If you want a whole podcast
Like, if-
dedicated to
you
maths,
should
let us know.
probably know what the word proof means if you want to do a
Like, I
maths degree.
did know, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I wasn't sure exactly
Yeah,
what
yeah.
that meant. Still not sure exactly what you need to do.
I can't, like, off the top of my head think of any ways to, like, expose you to
No,
that.
that's
but
okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Alright.
If you... Maths Olympiads? Yeah, if you've done Maths Olympiads and you've done well, then definitely do a maths degree.
Right. Okay.
But, like, you'd still do an engineering degree if you want. Like, if
Go
you've done
for
well
it.
in them, then you're, like, smarter than me, so... What would you recommend?
Yeah, I'd
agree.
recommend psychology to people, definitely. I love it a lot. Even though sometimes I'm so stressed out, I don't know if I love it, but I definitely love it. I find it very interesting, especially if you're like interested in the science aspect of human behavior, like being able to quantify like behavior and being able to measure constructs that are really difficult to measure. I find that really interesting. Like something like happiness is not super obvious to measure. Like how would you go
Yeah.
about measuring happiness? Or
Yeah.
how would you go about measuring life satisfaction or something like
that's
that.
really cool.
Yeah, I really like taking abstract and putting it into like measurable stuff. So that's interesting. I wouldn't do psychology if you just want to do counselling. There is a component of counselling in psychology, and obviously if you go on to do clinical psychology, that's mainly what you'll be doing. But it's like heavily research focused and heavily like, obviously it's a science. So if you're mainly focused on counselling, I'd suggest maybe looking at different, maybe social work or that type of thing. Or like TAFE offers a lot of counselling courses,
Would
that
that
sort of
be-
thing.
Well, yeah, TAFE is obviously for like us in Australia, but would that be true in other countries? Do you know, or not really?
I have no idea. I think actually in the US, I'm not entirely sure, so I don't want to say anything that's false. But I think maybe in the US that if you just have a master's of psychology, that's how you become a therapist. But to actually be like a psychologist and call yourself a psychologist, you need to have a doctorate of psychology, like a PhD.
Yeah, okay.
Which in the US takes up to 8 years to do. So good luck with that. All those US psychologists, I don't know how you do it. But
wait, so the PhD takes 8 years, or just
yeah.
Whoa,
So you go
okay.
and do, I looked into it because I was like, oh, maybe I could do my PhD in the US, but I don't know about that. Like, maybe I will, but
Yeah.
I don't think so. But if anyone is from the US, please tell me about psychology and psychologist and all those terms. Like, how do you become a counsellor? I'd love to know about that. So I should also do my own research. But, like, please make it easy on me by just emailing me.
Yeah, just hit us up with the dates.
At the keys, please, pod.
Yeah,
at outlook.com. Okay.
And
Next
next
question.
question. So, like, what have you been doing over the last 3 months? Like, the break?
During the break?
Yeah. Since our last episode.
Me first, or do you want to
You
go
go,
first?
you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, at this moment, I am almost late handing up my mental health course. So I'm doing a certificate for mental health, which is like something that I'd recommend you do if you just want to do the counselling side of things, or the
Back to the last.
back to the last question. If you want to do just the support work type of thing, instead of doing like being a psychologist, then I'd recommend this. So I'm almost finished that. It's technically due tomorrow, but I still have 3 assignments due that are definitely going to take longer than however many hours I have left. So that's what I've been trying to get finished in the last 10 weeks. Also, obviously, with uni, trying to balance those two things. And we went to Cairns as well in the uni break, so that was really good. It was nice and warm for the winter. Definitely needed to be like thawed out. I do hate the winter, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as Maddie said, we went to Cairns. So that did that obviously. Cairns was really great.
I also did a lot of volunteering, and I'm still doing heaps of volunteering.
Yeah, Maddie does a lot of stuff.
No. Tom also does a lot.
I mean, uni.
I mean, you went to Hong Kong.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I got this internship, and
You say it so casually.
yeah, well, I mean...
It's amazing. He got this amazing internship.
So, for the final, interview for it, I flew to Hong Kong.
Yeah, pretty incredible.
Yeah, they, asked me some questions. I stayed there for, a weekend. That's actually, that was since the riots have started, with, the stuff that's happening in Hong Kong. And
Yeah.
But, that's, it's gotten worse since I was
seems
there,
like
I
it's
think. So,
been getting worse,
Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. But,
Hopefully it fizzles out.
Yeah.
So, question 6 is, what does a typical week look like for you right now?
Yeah, okay. So, this is, I guess, more of the stuff that I've been doing in terms of, okay, so most weekdays I go to uni, or at least, I should. I attempt to go to uni. I should really go more often, but, it's really easy, to not go when,
all the lectures are online.
Yeah, all the lectures are online, and just,
I and it's a lot of effort to get in there.
Yeah,
it's not like
although
with
it's
me.
not that much effort. Well,
Mine's even less effort though. Mine
Yeah.
is literally like a 7-minute
Maddie
drive
lives
to uni.
right next to her uni, whereas I live like, well, it actually only takes me half